Alright, welcome back everyone. Happy Wednesday. We've got some Slay the Spire. Let's go ahead. Make sure everything's on. Yeah, it looks to be good. Make sure I can hear just a little bit at least. Just a little bit. Alright. Let's get going. We've got, what, the Silent? Yeah, Ascension 7. We're good. Let's do it. We got Mikey. He's taking a bath. So we got all the blessings of a good run tonight. Hopefully everyone had a good Monday and Tuesday at least. Well, Tuesday is over. Today's Wednesday. What am I talking about? Hopefully everyone had a good Monday and Tuesday and a good Wednesday. Why not? We'll toss that in there. No. Maybe. I like either the max HP or gambling a boss relic. That's always fun, right? Gambling a boss relic and then what? I'm just thinking about getting our three easy fights in before trying to maneuver for an elite. We could do this and try to maybe buy like a single cheap good relic maybe. That might be something. Go here, come here, do this, and then I want to fight a second elite, but I don't know if that is the right play. Is there a better play? I mean, like this, we get to rest before the elite, and there's a second elite, and if we so choose, we could pivot. And it would give us an extra rest site and a shop in this. Like, I do kind of like this setup right here. So maybe getting this early shop isn't great, but also this shop also isn't great. It's not that it isn't great, but I don't know, we might be able to get like a card out of it. So we could come here, get a lot of combat, probably rest, and then depending on how confident we feel, like right here, I think this could be better than fighting the single elite, because this we get a relic to choose from. We get an extra rest out of it. We're going against Thorn Lord, so I like it. Now what do we want to do with that? We can gamble a boss relic or take max HP. Let's gamble. I'm not against it, but early on that can be a big problem. So we are actually kind of banking on this shop and this shop paying out for us on this floor. But we're gonna do a lot of elites, or a lot of stuff on this floor, or a lot of combat. We get those two shops, so it's not that we're gonna be low on. It's not that we're going to be low on, I should have just killed that one, by the way. But y'all are doing 16, 8, and yeah. It's not that we're going to be low on cards necessarily, it's just that, you know, we're only going to get one choice from all of our combats, and chances are we might not like them. But let's see. I like the potions. If this card is discarded, draw 2 cards. What are you when you're upgraded? 3 cards. You only work with Survivor. And we don't really have anything that would really warrant needing you. Like, and I'm just trying to run it through my head of like, what could we have that would be nice? I mean, if we get... Pretty much, if we play Survivor and discard this, yeah, you know, let's try it. Let's try it. And we just got to get out in front of you, which isn't gonna happen. At least not on turn 1. Oh. The good thing is, even though we are only getting 1 card potential every single fight, we have 4 energy, which is really nice. So we do get the benefit of being able to attack this guy more than once. He's not dead. I'll take 5 block to kill him next time and preserve our explosive potion. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kind of, the jury's still out on Busted Crown. Alright, so Eviscerate I do think could work. Cost 1% less for each card discarded this turn. Deal 9 damage 3 times. If it's upgraded. We can actually kind of make that work with the discard setup going on. We don't, and the only discard engine we have is Survivor, granted, but if we survive a reflex and we draw Eviscerate, you know, we're kind of in a happy spot, or a better spot, I should say. So, like, if I weaken you on this, does 7 times 3, which is 21. We could kill you and then just get you ready. Yeah, might as well. Nah, we actually totally didn't need to do that. We could have just hit him with 2 strikes. I don't know. Either way, I don't think this fight's gonna be, you know, too worrisome. We can't retain anything. Like, I could hit you. I could probably do a attack potion, but it's fine. He's not gonna, even though we're frail, like, he's not hurting us. And as long as we get unattacked, he's dead. I will take a backstab. I love a backstab. Okay, this is where the run could come together. Okay, I like dagger throw, but hitting it, I wish I could afford Twisted Funnel. We are off by 3 gold, and we could get Twisted Funnel. We're going with Pinion. That's very useful, but Twisted Funnel would have been very nice. 28 damage innate. Do I want to? We can hard focus you, I think. We've got the damage output on turn 1. I'm confident we can kill you next turn. And we are frail, but we're only taking 4. The real question is, do we rest before our elite fight, or do we try to upgrade? That, hey, we got Pendant ready. That's another thing. Pay attention to your relics. That's very important. Well, this is cool, but alright, what else are we gonna do? Bane. We have no poison right now. If we have no poison, I don't want Bane. It only does 1 more than a strike, even when it's upgraded, like taking an upgraded strike. The only reason Bane is good is if we can apply poison. We have no poison right now. What you doing, Split? Are you gonna antagonize Mikey? Hey, Mikey, you don't antagonize Split. Happy kitties. Don't be a jerk. I think we can upgrade, and we might rest here. So we're gonna upgrade. That doing more damage innately is really nice. This applying more weak is really nice. This going from 7 to 9. This goes from 21 to 27 damage. So it's a net gain of 6. It's not bad. Yo, raiding with a party of 3. What's up? Thank you for that. Thanks for the raid. I just glanced over. I don't know how long that's been there. My bad. Let's see. 9 damage times 3. Or we could just make Survivor better. That's not bad, but I'll make Backstab better. I don't know. I know we only get to play it once a fight, but getting that hard burst out there in turn 1, I think, will be nice. Transform a card. Transform a strike. Sucker Punch. You know, I'm actually happy to get Sucker Punch. It's more damage than a strike, and it applies weak, so I'm okay with that. Let's get this elite going. This is pretty much why I saved Explosive Potion. The weakness will not do anything. It does 21 damage. It won't kill you. Hold on. We could do 10 damage to all enemies. That gets you down to 16. We could do... Hold on. 16 damage, and then... I mean, could we kill you? No, we can't kill you. 16 damage, or excuse me, 16 HP left. We would have to do 7 and then 9, which we could do, but I could just... This won't kill you either. So yeah, let's actually do this. Then we'll drink this potion. We don't have any skills. 10 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. We can do that. And then if we play this and it discards Eviscerate, then we're not happy. But actually, hold on. 7. I mean, we could. Like, we could kill you with our Sucker Punch, our Strike, and our 2 strikes. But then we can't play Eviscerate. But we could play an all-out attack, which would do damage to you guys. What if we did this? We hit you. And then we Eviscerate you. We all-out attack. You live with 1 HP, which sucks, but that's alright. And we'll kill you. And there we go. And the rest of this fight is just pretty simple. Cool beans. Hey, first time we actually made a reflex pop this turn, or this fight. Ink bottle. When you play 10 cards, draw a card. Okay. I don't really like Flechette. Well, I do like Flechette, don't get me wrong. I do like Flechette, but we're probably going to have to take it just for the sake of having something in our deck that isn't awful. Bronze Scales is awesome. I will come here. And I will also upgrade here as well. You dealing more damage for skills is nice. More weakness is also nice. I think an upgraded Sucker Punch might be more worth it. What do you... Extra draw from reflex is nice. That extra weak is nice. I think we upgrade Sucker Punch. I'm playing a little bit quicker than I normally would. Bottle Flame. These Waffle would have been nice. Bottle Flame would have been interesting, but what attack would we have had, really? Like, Eviscerate? It would have just been weird, I guess. We could have had, like, Flechettes, maybe, in case, you know, we have a big skill draw on, like, turn 1. We can use Backstab and Flechettes and then play our skills to block any attacks coming in. Sucker Punch would have been good, yeah. Let's see. What you doing, Split? You just sniffing? Alright, she hopped down, now she's just kind of hanging out. I like a Dagger Spray. I do like an Acrobatics. It's draw and discard, which would not only work with Eviscerate, it also works with Reflex. That's not bad. Well-laid plans. I don't know. I like well-laid plans, but we don't really have anything that would really want to retain. Except maybe, you know, like a Reflex or a Flechette or something like that. I mean, I'm not going to turn my nose up to a well-laid plans, but I think what this deck needs right now more than anything is better AoE. And I would say like some draw discard maybe. Can we even afford these two? This is what, 48, 52? That's 100 exactly. We have 101. Yeah, why not? Flying Knee. Flying Knee has something to it, but we'll do that. Alright, and we got a Slaver. Now let's test this theory out. We have Pin Nib. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, but we got Eviscerate, so that's actually awesome. So 14 damage 3 times, that's 28, 30 something, you're dead. Just play it right now. There we go. Just don't even mess with anything else. Just play it right now. Alright, apply 3 poison to a random enemy 4 times. That's when it's upgraded 3 times. So 9 poison versus 12 poison. It costs 2. I won't hate it, but also, like, that's all it is. Oh, see you, Zordy. Thanks for stopping by. I won't hate Bouncing Flask, but I think that's a little. It is. I don't know. It's damage over time. It'll add up, which is nice, but it is pretty slow. We do have 2. We do have 4 energy though. Yeah. I like that. We draw more. I think Dagger Spray doing better, or being better for us, is going to be nicer. Case in point. So pay attention to Pin Nib. Don't be stupid. We don't have any draws. Can we kill one of you? Probably. We could kill you with a neutralize, then we're vulnerable, and you're gonna do more damage. Or we could block and you still do more damage. We could weaken you, in which case, what is this? You deal 25% less damage. So what's a fourth of 6? Like a little less than 2. So assuming it rounds up, you would do what, 4 damage? That's 10. We block for 5. We take 5 damage, or we kill you. We're vulnerable, in which case we take 50% more damage. You would go from 6 to 9. We block, we take 4. So yeah, it actually is better by 1, but it's still better to kill the other enemy. Yo, and I've got to pay attention to Ink Bottle too. We don't need to play Survivor. We can just play Defend. But I will say, Bronze Scales is starting to come in handy. If we can, assuming this deck will survive, assuming this deck survives to the, I say this deck, assuming my skill, which is low, survives to like the 3rd floor, and we go against the birds, we're gonna be real happy we have Bronze Scales. Yeah. I will be happy to see Sneaky Strike, because we have some discard engines now. I will heal. I think it is appropriate. 6. We need to play. We're not going to get. We're gonna be able to have Pin Nib next turn. What does this do? Draw 2 cards, or add a card. Hold on. We could get Pin Nib. So, Flash of Steel, Backstab, Strike. We got Pin Nib, and then a real big Eviscerate. There we go. That's what we like to see. Every now and then, my brain gets a wrinkle on it, and I can plan stuff out accordingly. You're doing 10. Well, what if you just didn't? We could have played Flechettes, but that would be a lot of Thorns damage. Let's just not take any damage. We could hit you and weaken you. Hold on. We take 3. That takes us down to 7. You deal 25% less, which is a fourth of 10 is a little over 3. So you would do, if it rounds to the highest or the lowest according on, math, you'd probably do like 7. In which case we would still take nothing. We would do damage. And let's try it. 7. Okay, beautiful. I was correct. Bouncing Flask we can play. Well, Sneaky Strike and Reflex are not going to do it for us, but we can Bouncing Flask at least. We're going to be happy that you're going to have that poison on you. That way we can at least do damage passively, at least. And we got it again. We need to do, what, 40 damage? Not gonna happen. But I think we should do that, and then probably just block the best we can. We could do, hold on. You got 17 poison on you. This will do 12 damage. 12 plus 17 is 29. It wouldn't be enough. It's good, don't get me wrong, but we need a little bit of extra oomph. That's going to be real nice, though. And we get an eviscerate. We are not, hold on, 6, 7, 8, no. There's no way we can get the 10 cards for the draw to get, I don't know. I don't even know why I was thinking that, you know, getting one extra draw would somehow get us to pin them. We could just hit you. Yeah, let's just hit you. And let the poison do its thing. And all we have to do is just walk through all this. And the great thing is, we do have a relatively thin deck, and Bouncing Flask kind of comes through pretty, you know, regularly. Discard this. We got it to work, but I don't want to take any more damage than we already have to. This mitigates itself. The 3 damage we take from Thorns is mitigated by the 3 damage he does less from being weak. So let's just leave that as it is. We might appreciate that 9 damage we did to him at some point. Really, you're not going to give me any blocks? Well, can we kill you? It's 21, 14, 21 plus 14 is 35. No. If we played this, we take 3 damage. We get a single draw. What are you when you're upgraded? Oh wait, you're not part of our actual deck. You came from a colorless potion. So yeah, we're gonna take damage no matter what. Let's get you with some extra poison. I felt like the animation from that was different than normal. I feel like the Bouncing Flash normally is much more just relaxed, like it just kind of moseys on over. This one, it friggin' shot into the stratosphere. Alright, and then let's just take 12 damage to the face. I don't want to take any more, like, Thorns damage, so the fight's over. The fight will be over soon enough. Case in point. Beautiful. Draw X cards and gain X energy. Where are you when you're upgraded? I don't really care. I don't know. I don't see the value in Doppelganger right now. It's probably just because I don't fully understand it, because it's about biding our time for another turn, which I guess if we have a dead turn and we happen to draw it, we'll be happy, but I don't know. If we draw it on an otherwise good turn, then I'm not going to want to play it, in which case it's just taking up unnecessary space. And I don't know about that. You alright, buddy? You just napping, and I'm waking you up? He's being a good boy right now. Why not? Why not? Gain energy but no longer rest? That can't happen. We'll just take Calling Bell then. Might as well. Toy Ornithopter. Whenever you use a potion, get 5 HP. Every 3 times you shuffle, gain 2 energy. And Peace Pipe. We can now remove cards at rest sites. That'll be nice. Potentially. Who knows if we'll ever get to use it. But what would I like to see now? I like this. Is there anything else I like? That's okay, but I don't like that. This allows us to get our 2 easy fights in a shop, and then we can do. We get some more combat before this rest site, and then here, and then we can tackle this elite. Or, even better, come here, get this rest site, tackle this elite, and then we're at the boss. We are fighting the Collector. So we get 2 elites in, and right? Yeah, 2 elites. No, 1 elite. Yeah, 1 elite, but we get 1, 2, 3, 4 rest sites in. But we get a shop as well. That's not bad. Let's just see how many times I can scroll up and down and look like I am knowing what I'm talking about. If I can even get the words out correctly. Like, this is a ballsy play right here. That's not happening. I think we just go middle. Oh, this is great. Well, we're just gonna... I always try to kill you first because you have the most HP and you're gonna be the most annoying to kill. And what ends up happening is I don't have enough damage output to kill you, and then I'm stuck trying to get like both of you killed, and it's always a problem. Well, I wonder if I just hard focus you and get you killed quickly, and then we can hard focus you because, but don't you leave sooner? I don't know. Something tells me that you leave sooner. We have pin nib in 7, 8, 9. We will have it this turn. So we're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you. This will still kill you. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I guess we're defending this turn. Let's just not mess anything else up because ink bottle is about to pop. We should be able to just, yeah, I was about to say we should just be able to kill you. So we actually got that taken care of. Do I want another sucker punch? You know, I'm not against it, but we also already have one, and I don't want to fill up this deck any more than I have to. So let's say no. Let's say no. There we go. I didn't know if y'all were on the third or fourth, or second or third floor. I guess you're on any floor except for the first. So y'all are gonna get bodied, which I'm loving. So we're just gonna block. And let's see. I mean, I'm going to take damage. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Let's get you. Well, there we go. Let's just tank you to the ground. We could have hit one of them with an eviscerate, but I want them to take the full brunt of thorns. Like, we take 6 damage, you take, you know, what is that? I don't know, 18? Yeah. So we can do 9 damage. If we block for 6, you die. Other than that, we just have to deal with you guys. This hits for 2. What if we acrobatics? Discard a basic strike. Or maybe a basic defend. Hold on, let's see if we can run some math. So flechettes, we now have 1, 2. We still only have 2 skills, but that's 8 damage. That leaves you with 6 HP. We shoot you with a single strike, you're toasted. Or we can play a dagger strike, which does 14, which does 12. We hit you with a neutralize, you're toasted. We only have to hit you one more time before you get toasted. We play 1 defend, and you're toasted. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So let's dump a basic defend. Okay, so first off, dagger spray. Boom. You die to 1. And we can kill you with 8 with the flechettes. We discarded our defend because I'm a moron, but it's okay because you're now down. And we'll play our defend anyways, just to do this, and we'll kill you next turn. So honestly, even though I whiffed on that, it honestly was okay because he was a third attack anyway, so it didn't matter. I will take a second dagger spray, however. Give me something good. Oh my gosh. You're giving me all these good relic or artifacts that I can't relics. Artifacts is monster train. You're giving me all these good relics that I can't even afford. Oh, that'd be awesome. Can't afford Seeker Weapon. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Ooh, it's innate and it's free. It's dramatic. You know, that could be. What are you when you're upgraded? 12 damage. We can do that. Oop, nope. Return. Do that with a backstab. That's what, 28 damage to a single enemy. Assuming this is, you know, we upgrade this. 28 damage to a single. 27 damage to a single enemy. Plus 12 damage to all the other enemies. That's for free. Like, that's not bad. We don't need a second eviscerate. A burst could be interesting, but I mean, I'm just gonna say, you know, a burst can be interesting. It's a good card. We do have skills. Like a burst, I don't know. Like a burst survivor gets us some good block out of discarding. Burst acrobatics pretty much gets us through our entire deck. A burst bouncing flask doubles up the poison. But it does pretty much soak up an entire turn. So like if we burst acrobatics, pretty much no enemy can be hitting us. Otherwise, we have to spend our other 2 energy, you know, blocking and not actually doing anything. So what would be the point of burst acrobatics, right? Burst bouncing flask, that eats up 3 of our energy. It's good poison. However, we only have 1 energy. So again, if enemies are attacking, either we're taking that damage or we have to be killing them. Burst Survivor really is the only good one. We can burst Doppelganger. That's not awful. We can play that for, like, if we upgrade this, that gets played twice. That's not bad. It's extra draw and energy for the next turn. I can see the use for that. Burst Survivor really though is the only, or like a basic defend, just because it's just pure block. Discard, that's fine, you know, but we get 16 block out of it. Or a really high damage first turn. Let's go high damage first turn. And I want a blur, or do I want a well-laid plans? I miss when well-laid plans cost 0. That was a thing, right? Before the patch, well-laid plans used to cost 0 when it was upgraded, I'm pretty sure. Retain 2 cards, that could be really nice. Blur could also be really nice. We can't afford both of them. Block is not removed. That gives us something to play to keep our block over, you know. You're gonna be a pain. Alright. Hey, we have Pin Nib. Alright, what's our best attack? Backstab. Dramatic entrance. Yeah. Weaken you. Gonna block, I guess. Give me a skill. Add a random skill to your hand, it costs 0, or draw and gain energy for next turn. Like, I want to poison you to get this fight over quicker, but I also would really like to not take 18 damage to the face. And we're blocking for 5, so we're actually only taking 15, but still. The Thorns is great, but I would like to just, you know, not have to deal with it. 5 poison would do what? If it ticks down 1 every turn, it equates to what, the 5 exclamation point symbol on the calculator. What is that? What is that called? That's it's got a weird name to it. I can't remember. I'll look it up in a bit. Or we can add a random skill again and hope that it is a defensive card. Let's just go Doppelganger and get weird. So we're going to draw 2 and have 2 extra energy next turn. Hopefully we can, you know, kill you. We can do it again, just for the fun of it. Alright. We gotta do some damage here. This is 21 damage. Now we gotta do 12 just to break through your block. And this is 8. You think it's factorial? There you go, Blaster Pastor TT. There you go. It is. I think it is a factorial. It's been a long while since I've been in a math class. Let's see. This will do. Oh, this won't do 12. It's not upgraded. That's right, because I took a second dagger spray. Crap. All right. So this will do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need to do 4 just to punch your block. This will do 2, which will just bring your block back up. This will do 8. I think we just block. I mean, obviously we're gonna block. So now Flechettes becomes... Actually, Flechette doesn't become as worthless now, because we can dagger spray and then Flechette... Then we just break your block and do nothing. I guess we'll just pop Doppelganger again, and there go, you know, half of our attacks, but he killed himself on the spikes. We're doing all this stuff to like set up big plays, but we don't have good cards for the big plays. All of our good cards get exhausted turn 1, and then all of our other good cards cost 3 and also aren't that good. Put a card from your hand to your draw pile, cost 0 until played. You know, we could play this. We can play this, and then if we ever hit Ink Bottle or Acrobatics, or what else? Do we have anything else that draws? Is Acrobatics really our only card that draws? It is. So if we hit it with Ink Bottle or Acrobatics, then it's not going to be awful, but still, like, doing a lot of setup for not a whole lot of payoff. Ugh, I'm going to skip. And I don't think yeah, I got 14 HP. We might even die here. We're not close to Pin Nib. I'm gonna weaken you just so you don't kill us. We're not gonna get the Pin Nib, so that's wonderful. Might as well. We did heal a little bit, which is nice. Ugh. I don't know. Busted Crown. I will stand by my earlier statement, like 2 weeks ago, I think, that, or whenever this last happened. I think it was on a Watcher run, that Busted Crown being your starting relic is not the best. There's got to be a way I can kill you. 12 damage, 10, yeah. Can we discard anything? No. Now we have Pin Nib. Alright, well, we're going to Bouncing Flask, and I'm going to wait for next turn. Because I don't want to waste Pin Nib on a, what even was that card? Neutralize. Where'd you go? There it is. Yeah, I was not going to waste Pin Nib on a Neutralize. This is worth wasting it on. You're still not hitting me? Wonderful. Take that. Now you're dead. We need health. I will take an upgraded footwork. That kind of needs to be taken. We gotta rest. What else? Hope for the best. That is not the best. Not the best. Now we gotta... Oh, we're one card away from drawing, so... do that. Footwork. I mean, it needs to be played, but you know we should have popped a strength. I'm going to. I think y'all are just gonna straight up kill me. Even if we'd have popped it before playing Dramatic Entrance, it wouldn't have done a whole heck of a lot. We don't have anything that can discard. I'm gonna get you as close as possible to dying. That actually couldn't have been better. He's dead next turn. He might be dead next turn, depending on the heals. Alright, he's not dead next turn. 7, 8, 9. This is 6, this is 12. You have 8. This should kill you. Yes. As long as poison ticks before you heal, we should be okay. I'm just gonna kill you. I don't want to deal with the chance of that not happening. I'm pretty confident that it is the case, but still, I'm not gonna deal with it. Backflip. Alright, now we're getting into some cards I would be happy playing. The other cards is pretty much, they're better than nothing. Pantograph, here we go. It does poison and orbs half move before enemy action. Awesome. I was pretty sure, but I'll tell you what, not this. Well, here goes this run. Alright. Alright, what are we gonna do here? We can play all our cards. Is there an order in which we want to play them? No, we just need to get them out there. Who do we want to focus? Probably you, because you've got the little net. You're gonna ensnare me, and I don't want that. I think that's what it's called. But you also, hold on. There's a reason blue is in my mind right now, but ooh. Hit you. We're gonna block and we're gonna blur. We're not gonna retain anything over, but at least we'll be alive. We should be able to kill you this turn. Hold on. This is overkill. 21. I could block. No, I don't think Eviscerate's the play right now. Let's discard this. Now Eviscerate costs less, in which case it might be an okay play now. We could Survivor. Discard a Defend because we have too many. Now what? Now we can play another block. We don't need to play another block though, because if we Eviscerate, it's probably just going to be on you just to get you killed, in which case we're not taking any damage, and then we can weaken you. Let's do that. We do draw, which isn't, well, you know, actually I will say it helps. It keeps you weak for essentially the rest of this fight. We take no damage, everyone's happy. Now this is a turn, okay. It's a horrible turn to be weak on. Is there any way, this does 3, this does 4, oh well, 3 twice, so 6. We're not killing you, and you're just, we have Pin Nib. We are killing you. Nope, I'm escaping. Cannot fight this elite. We're gonna have to fight this elite. I mean, we can pivot, but, you know, where's the fun in that? Happy Flower. That's appreciated. There's a lot of resting on this floor. All those extra rest sites we got from taking this path are being put to, well, their resting use at least. We don't have Pin Nib. You're just gonna do 24 to the face, so we're just gonna hit you. Hey, look at that. We got a single block. We should have played Flechettes. It would have been 4 damage, but, you know, why not? Yes, I want to take as little damage as possible. You can burn yourself out on my thorns as much as you want, except you're just going to get significantly stronger, and I'm going to be about the same. We have nothing, we have no scaling. That's our problem. Like, poison is the only scaling we have, and our only poison enabler is Bouncing Flask. And even then, it's not a whole lot. GG, yeah, pretty much. Where's your sense of adventure with that second fight? No, we're gonna die on this fight. There's no way I could have survived the second. What the second fight is? It's a Gremlin Knob, isn't it? I think, or is it 2? I think it's like a pseudo elite fighter, or like an elite fighter, some weird thing like that. This it does damage. 21. And we live. Let's backflip. There we go. Hold on. We could draw a discard, in which case we can still play Eviscerate. I'm just trying to think of maybe we can get one of these to pop. It's not going to happen for Eviscerate. Not on this turn, at least. But we can dump a Defend. We could play, and yeah, hold on. You're doing 15 damage. We only need to block for 1, in which case we can't hit you for Eviscerate. We draw, which stinks, but this does nothing because it's not upgraded. There's a Gremlin Knob and another red-plated dude from the Red Mask Trio. I got you. Yeah, that would have just killed us. Half of our deck is our skills. Pretty much we'd have an okay first turn, and then Gremlin Knob would just outstrength me in a heartbeat. Heck, we can't even get this guy, and he's just a regular fight. I mean, granted, I would say he's a unique-ish fight, inherent to the second floor, but still, he's a base. He is still. No, this is an elite. What am I thinking? I'm a moron. This is an elite fight. I'm sleepy. Let's just go with that. I'm sleepy. Well, we're just gonna take 24 to the face. So there's Bouncing Flask. We have Pin Nib for next turn, so if we want to get something good, we pretty much have to kill you. This, even if this draws, even if it draws Eviscerate, I don't know if we would have been able to play it. We might have. If it would have drawn, it would have counted as a discard. We'd get discard something. It would have gone down to 2. So it could have been played, but you're doing, what is this, 14, 28 damage. We can block, we can, hold on. We got Pin Nib. Let's actually do some damage to you first. Actually, let's decide if we want to do damage or block. If we block for 2 and then weaken you, I'm fairly confident we would take no damage. But if we Dagger Spray and then defend, we go to 19, we die. So it seems like you take 1 with, if I take, or 0 with 2 defense. So if I defend once, we would be at 19, and if we hit him with the Dagger Spray and then the neutralize, so neutralize 25%, so it's, what's a fourth of 7 is, 1 damage doesn't sound like a lot, but when you only have 3 HP, that perspective likes to change. I feel like, was it Capaldi, that doctor in Doctor Who? It depends on the context. Is it a lot? 5 times 4. Yeah, and it does get him closer to death. I think you want the extra damage here. I agree. So let's pop our defend. If only we had an upgraded defend, right? We're gonna get this. Pin Nib wears off. We neutralize you. We take 1 damage. If we can get, if you give us, what could you give us? Lizard's Tail would help. Or actually, the waffle would help. But we've already seen the waffle in a shop. We're not getting that. My math is ever wrong. I accept no blame. I understand. If my my runs contain misplays, I accept no blame. Just never go and look at any of my previous runs because I play perfectly all the time. The waffle shop only? Really? Caltrops. I hate it because I love Caltrops, but like really we have nothing in this deck that has any oomph to it. It's like, oh yeah, we've got great card manipulation and we have a great-ish first turn and we've got some good, we've got some good defensive capabilities, but we can't survive those hard-hitting turns and we don't have the power to dish out heavy damage until we get, Eviscerate or a Pin Nib payout. So we're lacking just that bit in all of the places we don't need to be lacking. And we've already got bronze scales. It's my fault for listening to Twitch chat. You're also not wrong. Kind of like Chemical X, one of your favorite relics, only available from the shop. Yeah, I've never gotten. Now that you mention it, I've only seen Chemical X in a shop because the reason I can remember that out of anything else is because I had a really strong Ironclad deck with I had Whirlwind, the Necronomicon, and Chemical X. So I took all the Whirlwinds I could find and upgraded them, and it was Whirlwind City. Like, this is nice and it goes well with bronze scales, but it's another card in our deck. We do get hit a lot though. If we don't die, I'm not gonna take it. I doubt we're gonna make it past the collector. If we do, this freaking lizard's tail. Oh my god. Alright, well, we could take bullet time. He says just freaking do it. Bullet time and I don't know, a swift potion. Just to see if we can get bullet time to pay out in a big way. Let's see here. Oh, well. We're just gonna do this right off the bat. That's all we get. Okay, so bullet time. Can we hit pin nib? I don't think we can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. We can get close, but no. If only like our hard hitting cards on turn 1 had like a retain feature, kind of like the Watcher does. That would have been nice, but granted, it also would have been way too overpowered. So how do we need to do this? Oh, that's right, we have Pantograph. I was like, why am I at 53 HP? We have Pantograph. Beautiful. Alright, so Flechette's is actually kind of pooping the bed for me on this run. Yeah, tell me about it. What you doing? You getting comfy or you hopping down? I'll get you some pets. This is Mikey, by the way, if you haven't heard. He is our community loaf. You may occasionally see Split. She likes to hop up here too, but when Mikey's up here, she stays away. Just because he takes up so much space. And she's so dainty. If you're going to see her, it's probably going to be at the beginning or the end of a stream. But once a cat has made their mark up here, they usually just kind of hang out. Plus I have treats, which is nice. Alright, back to the task at hand. How to not die on this fight. We need to kill these guys. How can we do that turn 1? We can't, or well, at least the turn 1 that they are here. It's not going to happen. We can play a Bouncing Flask, which could help. Are we going to play Flechettes? This is 8 damage. It will help. We can play these. We can play those 3 cards. That is the most potential bang for a buck, I feel. Unless we just want to hard focus one of them. You can get some water, or you can go antagonize Split. He's just stretching. Well, we'll find out momentarily. Gosh, he sheds so bad. I need to brush him. I haven't brushed him in a few days. Now we're gonna play this. Hey, we drew. Look at that. Yes. Get rid of this. Now I feel significantly better about this turn. I'm okay with that. He's just sitting there staring at the water bowl. Like he's not even at the water bowl. He's now he's at the water bowl. He was a good like 1.5 feet away just sitting there. Needs to be played. Backflip needs to be played. You need to be weakened. Hey, we have pin nib. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's a play to be made, but I don't know if I like it. So if we acrobatics, we go down to 2 energy, we get a discard enabler. Eviscerate goes down to 2. We play Sneaky Strike. Because we have discarded a card, we deal 24 damage, which would ice you. We get the 2 energy back, in which case we can play you, but we will no longer have pin nib. So that'll go down to 7 times 3, which is 21, which won't kill you. But we would have 0 energy and take 29 damage. Or well, versus anything else we draw. Do we have any 0 cost? No. If we discard Reflex, we might be able to get some stuff cycled through. But that's a huge shot in the dark. So would that be more damage than just playing an Eviscerate for 14 times 3 against you? No. I think I think this is better. Discard this, we get more draw. We play the sneaky strike for free. You die. This costs 2. You live. Or we can block for 16. Hold on. If we block for 16 plus 11 is 27. We take 2. We would take 2 damage. You are no closer to death except for the 5 poison that you have. But we only take 2 damage versus if I played Eviscerate, we would take 18. There's not a big point in playing Blur. We're not going to roll any block over. I mean, I could play it just because. It's the exact same as our other defend, but you get hurt from Thorns, so I didn't think about that. You're going to debuff us to the freaking moon and back. I want you to die, but I also want you to be weak. So let's Acrobatics, and we're just going to dump you. Hey, Bouncing Flask. Okay, hold on. Can we do 21 damage to you? You have 4, so to defend effectively, we only have to do 17 damage to you. We can do that with the Sucker Punch and 2 strikes, and then the poison will finish you off. We might be able to get you with a Bouncing Flask, but that is too risky. Was my math just off entirely? I mean, apparently it was. I was expecting him to live with at least 1 or 2 HP, so the poison would take care of him. There's no point to playing Bullet Time. There is a point to playing Bullet Time. Alright, so at least we're carrying 12 block over, which she's gonna do a big turn. He's 8 strength up. Are you summoning more minions? We really have not done anything to you. It took us so long just to get to this point. Can we get to... I'm gonna discard this with Survivor. Just so I can play Sneaky Strike. And not even hit your, not even get your block off. Holy cow. Hey, we got Pin Nib going though. What's up, Mikey? And he summoned more. Hey, we got more energy out of Sundial. I would like to discard Reflex. Discard this. Oop, sorry, buddy. I just conked my wall with my elbow. So we got a really big turn, or really big hand. If we had Bullet Time, this would have been the time to get it. But that's not happening. So now what? You cost 2. We are in Pin Nib. This will do 30 damage. So 30 damage. Could do a big number on one of you. And then what? We try to block for 20, I guess. We could have played Survivor. We should have played Survivor and discarded something else. We're not gonna play a basic strike. Yeah, we're not gonna play a basic strike. So y'all are doing 20. I could defend. I could roll some over, or I could. This is 6. This is also 6. I could roll over what, 2? Roll over 2 block, or get you closer to death. But like roll over 2 block because we take no damage, or get you closer to death and weaken you. 25% less, so what's a fourth of 10 is like 2.5. So if that rounds up, you would do 7. 17, we take 1. Yes. I'm okay with that. And he's just biding his time. He's not concerned at all. Why couldn't we have had you last turn? or the turn, whichever turn we just had that had like all of our full hand. Well, we're just gonna. Oh wait. Oh, we should have played something because ink bottle would have popped, but it's not gonna pop because we played bullet time. Yup. Dang it. Okay. So we're not dead. We're not in a good spot, especially with him summoning everything every 5 seconds. I think, yeah, we should just kill you with a neutralize. This is only 1 week because it's not upgraded. Look at that. We did some damage, and they're right back at it. Okay. We gotta focus you, or just kill me. One or the other. Something's gotta give. Can I? There's no way I can hard focus you enough and ignore them without dying. I think we're just on borrowed time right now. And we're gonna make ink bottle pop again too. Holy cow. Then I wasn't even paying attention to pin nib. That hurts. I think we're just toasted. Hold on, let's backflip. Oh, blur. We're at 19. Yeah, we're just dead. Dagger spray for the fun of it. Just dagger spray for the fun of it. Yeah, just end this. Okay, good stuff. That run, I don't know. A brighter mind could have probably handled it, but cracked crown or broken crown, whatever that is, getting that in place of Ring of the Snake. Oof. Let's see if I can do a real quick run in 30 minutes. We're going against Thornlord again. All right, what path do I like? I like that. Ooh, I like that. It is right before the boss, but I like it. There's a lot of combat. Are there any other any other paths that have more rest sites? Okay, so I like that. Hold on. Not a big fan of that. It's not that I'm not a big fan, but we gotta do real good on this elite fight to handle these, to do that. We don't get a shop, but we get some combat. Give me... Choose a card, add 3 copies of that card into your hand, and exhaust. As of right now, we can play this and nothing else except for neutralize. After image is always nice because it's good block. Bullet time did good work for us. I do enjoy bullet time. I will say Nightmare later is probably better for us. I think bullet time now, I think, would have better payoffs. You know, except for this turn where we just don't draw it, but it's okay. Granted, those were the only attacks we could have played. What are you when you're upgraded? Do you just cost less? Yeah. So we're gonna see if we can't speed through this or die real quick. So this one, we're close to the end of the stream, so I'm just kind of throwing everything at the wall really quickly, as if, you know, that previous run that took me an hour to do wasn't already throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck. But we're going to... We can't kill you. So... We're gonna do that. But we're just gonna try and play fast, and maybe by playing fast we'll either just get everything that will allow us to steamroll, or we just die, in which case it's cool, we killed 30 minutes. Dagger spray. This fight, give me freaking, what's it called? Give me bullet time on turn 1, please. Let's just kill you. Bullet time turn 2. I mean, I think mathematically we kind of not have to, but it's almost guaranteed. We'll just do it now. There's do this, do that. There we go. Next turn, we honestly we might not kill you. We're not weak anymore, which is nice. Yeah, we're not gonna kill you. Close, not quite. We're gonna have a good chunk of money, assuming we beat the first floor. We're gonna have, okay. I do like a cloak and dagger. I like a crippling cloud, but I also think it's too expensive for me right now. It's poison to all enemies though, and it's weak. Crap. I need to not think. If I was not thinking, I would take cloak and dagger. Yeah, remove a card. Get rid of a basic defend. We replaced it with cloak and dagger. And we're going heavy right path. There we go. This will do... Actually, this will do the most bang for our buck. There's really no point playing anything else. But now we're weak for, you know, essentially ever. But the shivs are always nice. We can do this, we can do that. Or well, ever turned out to be not too long. I do like riddled with holes, but I'm gonna take another cloak and dagger. I saw the blur, I'm taking another cloak and dagger. Let's do it. We're gonna come here and we're gonna rest. Give me all this gold. Maybe a question mark will be a shop, in which case I will be eternally grateful. Well, depends. I will be eternally grateful if it's a good shop. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Play this. We can't purge your weakness, so I'm gonna hit you just as much as possible. And I'm gonna drink this. So we only take one. That's fine. If we can get you killed, then the rest of the fight is pretty trivial. Alright, so that's not happening. Can we block for 20? Yeah. Or, well, not exactly block for 20, but we can block. Oh wait, yeah, we can because we have plated armor. Yeah, let's just kill you. There we go. Block, weaken, and oop, we'll take no damage. There we go. There we go. Now we're... Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna say, now we're in a groove. We have to get through all these dazes first. Well, that turn plays itself. I'm glad I played the plated armor potion though, but I would really appreciate it if you just stopped. Can't play this. It's okay, we're only taking 2. Man, on the war of attrition, they are starting to whittle me down. There's so many dazes. Like, holy cow. Let's just do this and do that. Because that's really all we can do. And you should be dead. Wonderful. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Do we lose max HP? If, like, say we get a curse, our max HP goes up by 6. If we remove that curse, does our max HP go down by 6? Because it says whenever you obtain a curse. It doesn't say, like, as long as you have a curse. Like, what is it? Like, blue candle or whatever it is. Give me leg sweep. Find loot. Oh, well, okay. So this is happening. You know, we actually get, we got bullet time on turn 1, so I'm happy. We don't need to play those, but I'm gonna play them anyways. What do we got going on? This is where Cloak and Dagger kind of sucks, because it is count as a skill. We're just gonna hard focus you and take all this damage to the face. It probably would have been better to play it, but I am gonna play it this turn though. And I don't want to take 15 damage, but I also want to kill you as quickly as possible, and I know defending is only gonna make you stronger. Can I kill you this turn? No, I could weaken you. Hold on, let's weaken you first and just see where we're at. Oof. This is kind of touchy. We're taking 2, but he is like 8 strength up. And ugh. Let's see if I can do this. I should have played my other cards because I'm a moron. Is it worth it? 13, 24, we'd be at what? Hold on. He's doing 11 damage to 18. We would have like 7 HP. Eh. We're already here. Might as well. Calipers. Hey, well, it's better than nothing. No, I don't want anything. I think we pivot and we go this way and just try to avoid everything. Toxic egg. Okay, upgraded skills. That's nice. Avoid everything except this. Every 4th question mark is a treasure chest. Okay, now we're going heavy treasure chest. If we can get this and Juzu bracelet, take it. Yeah, give me curse. Raise my max HP. Hate that. Does this count as draw? It doesn't. Alright, you split at 35. We're not gonna get there, so we are A-okay. We have a lot of gold. I would like to see a shop, if possible. You split at 35. We are not gonna get you there. We're gonna get you close. We just need a good this turn. Not as good as it's gonna get. And the weakness wouldn't have done anything. He would have purged it when he split. Dagger spray. Let's just block for 8. Discard that. There's nothing else we really need to do. We could have made you weak, but you know, then what? This. We are taking a little bit. By little, I mean 4, but we'll weaken you. We'll keep hitting you. Let's take no damage. Yeah, are you gonna weaken? No, you did weaken us. Dang it! I was gonna say like maybe we can kill you this turn, but Calipers is not paying out because we don't have enough block. But it's okay. Leg sweep. Yeah, let's leg sweep, and we'll just hit you. We're no longer weak, but you are, and all we have to do is kill you. Easier said than done, right? Liquid Memories. Put a card in your discard, from your discard, into your hand. It costs 0. Yeah, now I'll take a Crippling Cloud. Case in point. Oh, well, never mind. You know, I remember I didn't take Crippling Cloud earlier because it's too expensive, and I wanted to go with, what did I end up going with? Because Bullet Time we chose at the beginning. I think we might have gone with Daggers, Cloak and Dagger or something like that. But now that I think about it, a Crippling Cloud would have been really nice, because if we got it with Bullet Time, it's free. The cost would have been irrelevant. So, oops. We could liquid mirror. Hold on. Y'all are blocking. I could play it. Let's take a little bit. I was gonna say I could play this and bring back some defensive card or something, but wouldn't have been worth it. This is pretty much why what I was talking about. We can use this because there we go. And now that works out pretty well. And they're all dead from poison. Or well, except for you, but you'll be dead next turn. There we go. Discard 2 cards, gain 2 energy. Or whenever you deal 4 damage, whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it into your hand, but exhaust. Put a card. No, I don't want any of these. I have to heal. It has to be done. Let's do it. Escape from a non-boss combat. Yeah. Now we're at least making calipers roll over a little bit. 18 damage. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit. We only have to do 6 damage to you next turn. We don't have a pin nib to go off of, so we can. Hold on. Can we get you there? We have to do 6. So 6 plus 9 is 17. This is 7. Hold on. The only way we can get there is if we hit you with all three of our strikes and not the crippling. Oh, we could. Yeah, it has to be all 3 of our strikes and not the crippling cloud. This is nice, but it does not break you. Play this, get rid of you, and play this, you. There we go. And should I can drink this and bring back crippling cloud? Let's do that. We'll keep you weak, keep you poisoned. And then our deck will reshuffle. We might be able to get it next turn, like on another turn. And you're doing 12? Yeah. So not a bad. This hasn't been a bad fight so far. I say so far. He's starting to, he'll start scaling, and we're gonna start lagging. We need to do 23 damage. I would really like to keep you weak. You take 9 damage. Let's get you as close to that benchmark as possible. You'd have poison. You wouldn't have, if we didn't hit you with that last strike. We could have made you weak, and we would have been better off for a setup this turn. I mean, that just does nothing except hurt me. I was like, I can take down some of his block and it'd be meaningless, but it'll be funny. Nah, it did nothing but hurt. And we're just not even gonna play those. Okay, we only have to do 50 damage to him. I mean, slowly. We're close to getting him to half health. Gonna hit you. Gotta hit you. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. You know, I could be playing leg sweep a lot more, and that way, we could be rolling some of this block over. But you're just gonna friggin' hurt. And no more poison on you until we get crippling cloud again. Where even is that card? Does it exhaust? It does exhaust. What? I didn't know it exhausted. It has to be played. We aren't dead yet. Man, we're close. But it's honestly okay if we die. Because we'd finish right on time. We're gonna hit you, we're gonna hit you, we're gonna do this. So, let me say, the beginning of this fight started out really nice. This right here kills us. I'm gonna see if, I know it doesn't work, but I just wanted to see if maybe we could like restart. I know I could like save and exit, but I'm not about that life. So if we're gonna die, we're gonna die my way. Get neutralized. Alright, well, good run. I mean, I think the first run, getting busted crown, whatever it is, that wasn't exactly the nail in the coffin, but it was definitely putting us in the ground. I can say that much. But we could have done better with the first run. Second run was just for fun to kill time, and it had potential, but I'm bad. So either way, Silent is just always my worst character. I've played many an off stream Silent run to try to build up my acumen as the Silent, and man, it's rough. So let me go here. See, make sure we may or may not drop frames. I think we're good, potentially. There we go. All right. So let me cut off half my face by coming over here, and then I'm gonna scratch the cat because he needs scratches. But so good stream. We lost. That's nothing new. We'll be back with some more Slay the Spire next Wednesday, and pretty much all that's left for, hey, I've got 99.7 hours in this game. Almost 100. But on Friday we've got Monster Train. We're doing another Wormkin random run just to get a Wormkin up to level 5 so we can start using the exiled version and go back to the random runs, start climbing those Covenant ranks. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Won't be streaming on the weekend. We got a busy weekend. So we'll just have our normal schedule. We'll be back on Monday with Enter the Gungeon. So Monster Train, weekend, Gungeon, right back to where we are with another Silent run. That'll do it for tonight. Thanks for everyone for stopping by. Thanks for is it Kargin or Kargin? I don't know, Kargin Inc. for the raid. Thanks for everybody who stuck around and hung out and gave some tips. Well, that's just gross, buddy. I need to brush you. Let me check, and thanks for anyone who followed. I don't think there were any follows. I think it was just the raid. Yeah, that's fine. Cool beans. But yeah, thanks for the people who stuck around. I will send y'all off with some silence. Everyone have a good rest of the night. Get some good sleep. Have a good day tomorrow. Hopefully work isn't bad on all of y'all, or if you work. If you're in school, I don't know, study, pay attention, and don't do anything stupid, and I don't know, be excellent. As cliche as it sounds. I will send you all off. Have a good one. Peace.